Hey patrons, welcome into your Sagittarius Capricorn cusp love message for March 2025. I thank you so much for tuning in, for being here, for your love and support. It means so much to me, and I hope that this message finds you in divine alignment, okay? We are going back to the Black Hollywood Romance Stars Oracle decks to start off our love messages for this round. We'll clarify with tarot. We'll get the underneath it all energy from whoever pops out the strongest on the board. And then we'll see what you need to focus on and connect with when it comes to your journey in love at the end. All right? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels, thank you for aligning with me and showing me what Sagittarius Capricorn cusp collective energies my patrons need to know when it comes to love and romance. Okay. Forgive and heal. Deeper intimacy. You want the deep intimacy? We have to do the forgiving and healing. I know. Maybe you're ready for that though, Sagittarians. I just got a big release in my heart chakra. Maybe you're ready for that. Because I think the truth of the matter is you maybe miss somebody here, or there is this kind of willingness to move on and move past something, to forgive and mend. Because that feeling of emotional closeness and love allow you to feel safe and desired and more connected. And I think that's all you maybe really wanted. That's what I'm kind of getting. That's all I really wanted. So maybe somebody misunderstood that. Maybe something happened here that didn't make you feel safe with this person. Okay, so as you forgive and heal, your love life becomes brighter and healthier. Yeah. Maybe this is also has nothing to do with this person, but just from your own past, Sagittarians, that need to know when to trust and know when you can let your guard down and not let your guard down has maybe been a bit of a journey for you. Okay, that's okay. We all go through it. Reconciliation, right? And past life, right? Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for those confirmations. So you are bound to reconcile here with someone. Now, with reconciliation, doesn't necessarily mean, let me say it like this. Don't let your mind create the narrative of what that reconciliation looks like. It could be a moment. It could be a dream. It could be a phone conversation. It could be a random occurrence of seeing someone. You see what I'm saying? Like it might not be all drawn out, or it might not be long term, but within this moment of reconciliation, there will be that, they're telling me the word remembrance, that remembering of the deep intimacy that you maybe once shared with this person, or you desire to share with this person. So I almost feel like Spirit is like, be mindful that that could come up. Don't let that feeling, or that remembering that feeling, trigger you in a way, because I kind of feel like there could be potential for that with this communication. I think somebody might call you or email you, or however you mainly communicate with the world and others. Text you, whatever. DM you, I don't know. Maybe they're on your socials, Sagittarians. But it does feel like somebody misses that deep intimacy, and it could be you, it could be this person, it could be both of y'all. Like I hear, are you ready to forgive me? Are you ready to forgive me yet? Yeah, you might not have been ready to forgive this person. Yeah, and it's almost like I feel like I'm in someone's energy where you're like really thinking about it. Like, am I ready? I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know. Let me think about that for a second. Give yourself that time. Because again, I feel like this could be a quick moment where it maybe catches you off guard. I'm seeing Uranus, so this could be somebody who has Aquarian energy. You could have Aquarian energy somewhere in your chart, but it feels unexpected. So you're gonna have to be like quick on your feet, or like you grounded enough in yourself in that moment to slow down time a little bit is what I'm getting. Like, not be impulsive or run off of whatever emotion comes up, which I do think is this memory of deeper intimacy for some of you guys, or it's that desire or that feeling of it. Now, you could be meeting a past life soulmate here soon, so that soul recognition, that deeper intimacy of, we've known each other before, but we don't know each other. You know what I mean? I know you, but I don't know you. You're familiar, but this is our first time meeting. This soulmate could be coming in to reconcile with you, to do some sort of forgiving and healing work, so that you maybe can let your guard down a little bit more, or so that maybe this person can, maybe you both are guarded and it's meant for you to live this next chapter, next phase of your life with an open heart. So maybe you've been in hermit, maybe you've been closed off, maybe you've been focused elsewhere, maybe on your finances, whatever the case may be. It's like, we're not dealing with love, we're not dealing with romance until you meet this person or until y'all meet each other. So yeah, the forgiving and the healing feels ancient, like not of this lived awakeness or lived lifetime, of a separate one, another timeline, or a different world altogether. But that past life, yeah, there may be a past life connection or unfinished business with this person. So I'm a firm believer that we live many lives within our awakened life, right? As the years go on, we can all kind of maybe distinctively know or define when a chapter began for us and when one ended, or when things changed and shifted. That kind of feels like new life energy, that death and rebirth process. So maybe this is someone from an old life of yours. You know, maybe you move cities and it's like, that was my life in that city, and this is when you connected with this person. So it could be past life like that. Okay. Okay, dokie. Let me do my cricket chirp. Oh. Okay. Let's pull. Wow, I went probably a million years just on that. I've been really channely lately, so these vids might get a little longer as we move through. Fantasy, divine flame, gifts and offers. Oh, Sagicorns, why do I feel like your love life is about to get real fairy tale-like, and in the best way possible, but in a way that could trigger you, in a way that could make you kind of second guess and doubt. So maybe we're here to say, stay grounded in the moment, Sagicorns. Don't let the past creep up on you. Don't let what's happened with others spill onto someone else, okay? But fantasy, divine flame, and gifts and offers. Maybe somebody wants to be your fantasy. I don't know. Somebody wants to be your knight in shining armor, or wants to have that kind of divine mirror, divine energy with you. Gifts and offers. Somebody's been fantasizing about what would happen if they come in with this offer or this gift of reconciliation. And I know that might sound a little cringe to say a gift of reconciliation, but yeah. So you could be dealing with somebody who definitely has like a healthy ego. Maybe that's been a part of their own journey. Okay, I could go on that, but I'm not. I'll leave that alone. But anyway, somebody's definitely been fantasizing about having that kind of divine energy, divine flame union, or like getting back to that. So I don't know. I feel like there's that nostalgia to this, Sagicorns. Oh. Yeah, maybe in a past life, somebody definitely, this gift and offer was supposed to come to you, but maybe didn't make it for whatever reason. Could be numerous ones, but I'm kind of feeling, I'm seeing ships and water. So this could have been at time where boats were the main route of travel. Maybe someone went out to sea, went out to war, you know, or something like that. Attempted to maybe even bring in this gift and offer to step into this energy, but something maybe happened. I don't know. So, but anyway, that's why the reconciliation is kind of a past life thing. It may be within a new person, I think, is what I'm trying to emphasize to you, Sagittarius. So just be mindful of that. Okay. Clarify the energy between forgive and heal, deeper intimacy and reconciliation, Divine. Thank you. Money and finances kind of coming out in reverse. Maybe what kept this offer from coming is because of some sort of financial issue, but that's no longer an issue. Yin and yang, yeah. Unexpected news. So maybe there was some sort of unexpected financial setback here. And I'll say, Sagittarius, I've attempted to do your reading a few times now, and there is that energy of somebody being a bit regretful now that they're out of some sort of resource or unstable or experiencing some sort of unexpected news or unexpected shift, definitely in their money and finances for some of y'all. So it's like, I feel like there wasn't a lot of transparency here between you two, which could have made this difficult, especially if it was around money and finances. So like, maybe something happened here and it could have been discussed rather than however it went down, is basically what I'm feeling with that yin and yang. Yeah, meet your spiritual other half. You both reflect the innermost parts of each other emotionally and spiritually. You are the reflection of this person as they are of you. Knight of Pentacles. This is what I feel. Past life energy. Somebody's held back a gift or an offer that would have created or ignited the divine flame between you two. Maybe somebody felt like they didn't have time for deeper intimacy because they were focused on fixing a money and financial issue. Yeah. So like somebody wants forgiveness for not making that clear or causing some sort of confusion. World. Page of Pentacles. Something about that Page of Pentacles, yeah, feels too quick. This is what I'll say, Sagittarius. Be mindful of people trying to get familiar with you too quickly. Just be mindful of that. Six of Cups, yeah. Some of you guys, the situation could escalate quite quickly. Eight of Cups, yeah. At that Yeah, I think that there's a need to be mindful here, Sagittarians, that you're not allowing somebody to just kind of come back with all of this. I almost want to say ideation of reconciliation, the fantasy of divine flame. Like, oh, this could be some sort of like a false flame energy. If you believe in that journey, if you identify with that journey, if you don't, this would be a karmic partner or a karmic energy. Almost like the fool's gold before the real gold kind of a thing. Like, you know, it's so interesting. I'm being reminded that, like, for those of you that pray, where they say, like, the enemy can hear your prayers too. Especially if you pray out loud. I mean, not even if you pray out loud, even if you pray in your mind, right? Energy is everywhere. So there's a need to know when it's fool's gold and when it's the real thing. And I think that that fantasy, divine flame, gift and offer could be very tempting. But again, it feels somewhat like a dangled carrot. It feels somewhat like a dangled carrot. Because someone maybe feels like they were able to keep your attention or get closer to you in some way by presenting themselves as the fantasy of a divine flame. Or I don't know. It's like somebody, I don't know. Because you know that here's the thing. And this is just my note, sidebar, okay, right? Like, ever since spirituality kind of blew up on social media, there's this, I feel like, more common, wider spread knowledge of spiritual terminology that people with ill will or ill intentions or just out of alignment, especially when it comes to love and romance, knowing that people are seeking that kind of deep intimacy, seeking that kind of connection, can try to kind of weasel in to be like, oh, look at me, it's me, I'm your person. You know, and posture in a way based off of a couple of TikToks or a couple of reels. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can kind of get a very surface level knowledge based about spiritual terms and practices that then don't really reflect who they genuinely and truly are. Okay. And I'm saying all of that to say that you are going to have to make sure that you are so steady in your own alignment that no trick offer can get past you. Again, I feel this need, and I don't know if you've ever connected with this energy or the ability to do this, Sagittarians, but I kind of feel like I'm talking to somebody who has a way to slow time down a little bit. Almost getting like a matrix mode type of dissociation with the present, to where you can process what's happening and then make like clear-cut, clear-minded choice and decision here. Where again, I feel like somebody could be rushing in quick to try to play on some sort of strings in your heart space or pluck them in a particular way, right? To get you to be more open to them. So just stay on your P's and Q's with that, okay? Oh, wait. Clarify. Something about work could be relevant. I'm so sorry. I had like a whole flashback to a work situation I went through. Without, yeah, you know what? Okay, Sagittarians, we're gonna go there. Be very mindful and very tuned in and tapped in and on awareness, a level of awareness about scapegoating. It almost feels like somebody wants to kind of like come in and kind of pour on you to then kind of clean themselves off and then point back at you. Like, look at now all the dirt on them. They're the one. Like, just, I don't know how that's relevant. I really don't know the details in that, but that feels very strong and it's coming through very strong. Don't let somebody take your kindness for weakness, Sagittarians. Don't let somebody take your lighthearted, playful, fun energy as a fool. Just because you know how to keep it cute does not mean you are dumb. And I think somebody, I'm going to say it how I'm hearing it, should know this. But maybe they haven't caught on just yet. Maybe they're still not clicking with it yet. Because, yes, this is a yin and yang. And I feel like it's that yin and yang where you're reflective of one another. So this isn't a judgment towards that person. But it's a reminder of what you might not be aware of or awakening to or tapping into or paying attention to or seeing. Okay? So it's not always about everybody. I almost feel like this is what Spirit is trying to get you to do before the real thing comes in. Simply there, acknowledge the fact that you want deeper intimacy in your relationships and partnerships. That feels like step one. Step two would be to detach from anything that isn't an actual reflection or mirror of you, okay? And letting that energy go so that you can reconcile with some sort of past life energy that you're meant to connect with. Confirmation, okay? Temperance, yeah. That your soul has maybe been patiently waiting for, has been putting in a lot of work or trying to see through. It's like, yeah, maybe a big woosah here, Sagittarians, because I can feel maybe this stressing you out a little bit. And that's like even how I'm wanting, it's like I'm going right into autopilot. How I'm wanting to just kind of ground in the moment. I know you guys can't see my face, but I have my eyes kind of slightly closed. I'm leaning back in my chair, really desiring to just focus on my breath. So maybe some breath work, some meditation could be healing or supportive for you when it comes to this love situation, because I think that's how you'll be able to slow everything down. Don't let anything get you riled up or caught up or out of your zen. It's almost like Spirit's like, just be and find your zen. So that you, again, can make a clear-hearted decision. Something about having a clear heart here. Somebody could feel like they need to clear their heart with you. Maybe that's the imagery I was getting to, like come towards you, Six of Cups energy, to cleanse themselves and then step away cleaner. But you might be carrying the mud. You might be like the water, the bath, the river that somebody wants to bathe themselves in to kind of purify themselves. And why they're giving it to me like that seems very specific to this yin and yang dynamic. Yeah. The Four of Pentacles was fell out in reverse, but I'm not taking cards on the ground anymore. So clarify a little bit more. I feel like, again, I'm channeling a lot with y'all. Six of Pentacles, yeah. This is a lesson that this person had to learn, or maybe you both had to learn. Both, for sure, with the Lovers kind of coming out challenged. And then followed up with the Devil here at the bottom. Ten of Swords, yeah. This could be the forgiving and the healing. So you know how I kind of went through that whole, like, this could be somebody, like, trying to get over on you. That could be a part of what needs to be healed, Sagittarians. Thinking that people are out to get you. And you're not alone. Trust me, you're not alone. If you've been through things, child, it's hard to put that down. It's hard to not anticipate that or prepare yourself for it, which kind of maybe leaves you a little bit more detached and aloof. Sun energy, that's confirmation. So I think that's what needs to heal. The betrayal. This person could have been responsible for why there's 10 swords in your back, or were 10 swords in your back. Yeah. 9 of Swords in reverse. And this is what I mean. I think they want to get this off their mind. It's like haunting them, or they want to let it go. They can't hold on to it. Somebody's definitely, I feel like, come full circle in this energy, Sagittarians, where like they were not aware, they're very aware now. Where they were a little blinded, they can absolutely see. And so can you. So can you. Clarify. Thank you. Knight of Swords. So again, there's that communication. And maybe that's all. Again, we keep going back to that. I feel like that's all that needed to happen. A little communication and everything would have been fine. But that was somehow difficult and or unavailable in some way. Yeah, that's the truth. Difficult or unavailable. Two of Swords. So both this and that are true. Like, it's like, yes, whatever happened was maybe messed up here, caused that 10 of Swords. But there was also maybe a valid reason from this person's point of view as to why they chose to do that, or whatever the case they were thinking. So it's like, yeah. Somebody's definitely going to be put in a position to make a choice and decision. It's been you I've been looking for my whole life. Interestingly enough, I don't really feel like another energy standing out to like fully identify this person. I mean, it could be the Sun, it could be the Lovers, right? Gemini, Cancer is your 7th house. You have that with the Lovers energy, but you got Leo here. You've got Temperance, Scorp, Sag. All fixed energies. So Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio with the World. Again, I just think that's something. Communication just goes so long. Or maybe you're finally going to get a truth here, Sagittarians. A truth that will kind of put your mind at ease, kind of get you out of some sort of anxious energy when it comes to this, or overthinking about it, or something. It's just clarity. Like, let's just clear the clouds. Yeah, let's just clear the clouds. I think that's what this is about. Clearing those clouds from the 10 of Swords. So whoever is on the opposite end of this, okay, I need to get my finances together. Period. And I miss our friendship. I see things differently now, but it's kind of in reverse. So this person still may be going through their awakening a little bit. Yeah, with the 9 of Swords, they maybe haven't gotten to that point yet, or they're ready to speak. So let's say if that 9 of Swords, everything that wants to be said is just weighing on the head, it being in reverse, this person's ready to get it out. Ready to say it, ready to talk, ready to open up, ready to bring in the clarity. You're always in my dreams is at the bottom. Clarify a little bit more of whoever is the yin or yang. A lot has changed, yeah. And truth be told, like I was saying with the other readings I was attempting to do for you, what kind of came through was somebody had to hit rock bottom to appreciate you. Yeah. I sabotaged our connection out of insecurity, right? But it was maybe a part of a divine plan for them to face those insecurities, get through them. Yeah, I have so much to tell you, right? So you were definitely maybe an ear, a shoulder for this person at one point, Sagittarians. That could also be the nature of this. I know we're soulmates at the bottom. And it's like something happened and you were the first person they wanted to run and come tell, but they couldn't, based off of how they sabotaged the situation or the relationship between you two. I'm really attracted to you. What else they want to say? I'm walking away from toxic situations. Maybe this person was in and out of a relationship or a connection that was toxic and that was messing up their money and their finances. Ooh. Yeah, someone that didn't necessarily mean, I don't even want to say it like that. I'm not even going to let that come out of my mouth. This is someone that they really didn't have a deep connection with. They couldn't have that deep intimacy with, okay? You have the most beautiful soul fell on the floor. I can feel your energy even when we are apart. Ah. Clarify a little bit more of what this person wants Sagittarians to know about what's going on with them. I have a surprise for you. Yeah. So maybe they have a gift and offer that they want to give you, but they have to get their finances together first, or that's, again, maybe their focus and what sabotaged this. I don't know. It's something like that, though. It's like this person feels like you deserved more than they could give, or yeah, you deserve more than they could give when they maybe met you, when you guys first dealt with each other. I'm hiding my true feelings for you. I miss our friendship, but what came out in another reading that I attempted to do for you, Sagittarians, that somebody was ready to be more than friends. Because more than friends and friends with benefits came out from the Blue Oracle. It's you I've been looking for my whole life, so that's returning back out here. Somebody, here's what I'm even getting, y'all. This person might not have even really known what deep intimacy felt like or even looked like. So not only maybe has this connection shifted their perception on you, but maybe in other relationships too. It's that two birds in one stone type of a deal. Maybe Sagittarians, what you guys went through opened this person's eyes again, not only to how they were treating you or how they were connecting with you, but how they were treating and connecting others who were also maybe showing up for them in a way, or giving them the deeper intimacy that they need, but they just couldn't connect with it or recognize it, or maybe it's that thing like where they felt like deeper intimacy wasn't even possible. Like, you can't trust anybody. I'm not opening up to nobody. Nobody's getting close to me. You could be cool for whatever, but no, Not love and true love, no thank you. That it could have been something that deep for this person. But I don't even think this person really had a healthy perspective of love, which is why it might have been hard for them to recognize it. Okay, I shouldn't have let you go, yeah. And you are my forever love. They have a lot of feelings that they want to share with you. I'm secretly in love with you. Going to come out in reverse, not so much a secret maybe anymore. I don't know. I think some form of communication might come in that makes it very, very clear. Or, you know what? Like, this person could even still be trying to hide it, but it's not so hideable anymore. It's very loud, but they're trying to keep quiet about it, which is kind of funny. Maybe you don't think it's funny, but it's just, I don't think this person's aware of how quiet, loud they're being about it. Okay, or maybe they are, and maybe that's just their game plan, but we will reunite soon. One more. Thank you, Spirit. I am truly sorry. Yeah. That Ten of Swords is deep and tough, and I think that's probably how this communication might start off, or hopefully will start off, with an apology, because I do think that for them to miss the friendship and recognize that there was another option, there was a different way to handle it, or you know, that they had something that they've been yearning for right there. Yeah, they had it. And you know what, Sagittarius, it's up to you. It's totally up to you what you feel is appropriate and best. Because again, that Ten of Swords is heavy. That Ten of Swords might be a bit difficult to get through. Okay? Or maybe you're at the, when it comes to the Ten of Swords, it's like, I don't know if I could trust you. Yeah, I can't wait to have you in my arms again, and I'm trying to impress you. That's why the finances are a thing. This person's trying to impress you. Okay, clarify a little bit more here for Sagittarius. What do they need to know about their personal journey in love when it comes to this situation? Woman of Light. Beautiful. 49, 13. Maybe this is a scenario where you are very used to forgiving this person, or you've always been super forgiving of this person, but 10 Swords, it's like, okay, to what cost? To what point? To what end? Will I ever get up from these 10 Swords, or are they just going to keep coming? You know what I mean? I think, especially with I see things differently now coming out in reverse, I don't know, Sagittarius. I don't think that this person has the full grasp or the full picture just yet. I don't think they still see it the way that you see it. So that's why maybe like slow down time. That's why I was probably saying that. Slow down time, do your breath work, stay in the moment. Just exercise your patience. This is definitely going to be an exercise in patience when it comes to this reconciliation energy. No matter how they show up. Okay. Heart fire. Yeah. What else? Thank you, Spirit. Rings of time and gifts received. So there's that mention of gift. And didn't I say it? The reconciliation could be a gift, but it feels a little cringe to say it like that. Especially if the 10 of Swords is out. Like, why would I want to be reunited with somebody who put 10 swords in my bag? That seems weird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about that. Maybe this is a situation where someone felt like as time passed, eventually you would forgive them because you're this woman of light. So again, I think somebody's perception or perspective of spirituality, divinity, maybe even just of you in general, who you are, what you're about, whatever the case may be, is shifting and changing. I think they maybe had a very, I'm seeing like 2D, two-dimensional awareness of who you are. And now they're kind of stepping into that 3D awareness, maybe even that 4D awareness, okay? Depending on where you're at. But you know what else I'm getting, Sagittarius? Throughout the time that this relationship has maybe been active for you or connection has been relevant for you, you've stayed the same. Rings of time. It's the same tree. It's the same, yeah, it's the same tree, new bark every year. Rings of time. You're still at the core of it. It's still you. You're just growing and expanding, growing and expanding, growing and expanding. Whereas maybe I kind of felt like somebody anticipated some sort of switch up here, like, oh, eventually you'll just be who you really are. And it's like, no, I am this woman of light, regardless of your gender, okay, right? Like, I have that light in me. I have that heart fire. That's been proven through the rings of time. It's a gift. It's a blessing. Might feel like a curse at times, but it's definitely a blessing. I think that time has been served in this situation too. Maybe literally or figuratively, okay? Rings of time. Let's read it. Let's read it. I'm loving the purple. Crown chakra, third eye chakra, root chakra with the heart fire, throat chakra with the rings of time, heart chakra here with the gifts received. So that could be all important energy for you to connect with here to kind of help you maybe ground in when it comes to this situation or your own journey in yourself and loving you. I feel like there's a lot of self-love here, Sagittarians, which I'm so happy to feel. All right, so with Women of Light, it says, pure is my joy and my celebration. I know the divine to be eternal. There is no limit to my peace, to my pleasure, as I rise and rise and rise again. Capable I am of receiving the light, of accepting the next level of illumination. I am sacred flesh coming to light. I am the walking temple, the living goddess. I was going to say see who shines, but she who shines, regardless of your gender, with truth. I come to you now. I am one with you now. I am the awakened one and the awakener. Period. Okay. So maybe even, because again, that 10 of Swords is heavy, so maybe you have risen from those 10 Swords, Sagittarians, and that's what's being made very clear, or that's kind of the confirmation of who you are. Because maybe many people haven't risen from that amount of swords or that type of situation or really bounced back, but you have. So it's a testament to the truth of the light in you, which has awakened not only you, but those who were witnessing it. 2 birds in 1 stone, period. All right, heart fire. Thank you, Spirit. It says, passion is igniting within you. It is not a time when things will remain still, even if the change is only sensed as a subtle stirring underneath the surface of things. Even if slow at first, passion will unfold from your heart and within your heart, soon to be burning bright like a sun, unrestrained. Yeah. You found your light after this 10 of Swords with this person. Because that's a beautiful, thank you, Spirit, just like in yin and yang. You found your dot. You found that little bit of yin in the yang and that little bit of yang in the yin. You allowed yourself to see it in its entirety, for the whole of it, not just for what felt good to the ego, not just for what made you feel better. You took it, the good and the bad and the ugly. Accepted it. That's how you reclaimed your light and was able to forgive and heal. So do not, Sagittarius, underestimate the power of your love and the power of your heart. Because I think, you know what I think you have a passion for at the core of all this? A passion for living. A passion for being you. Loving you. I think that's been a learned experience. So you're so on the right path, Sagittarians, when it comes to love and romance. Again, even like the book said, even if it seems slow, you're on the right path. You are on the right path. Don't doubt it. Don't second guess it, okay? Let's talk about the rings of time. It says divine timing is granted to us as a gift. So this reconciliation could happen in divine timing. Sometimes if we want to be further ahead than we are, or than where we are, excuse me, that gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding. Much like traffic that moves systematically so that not only one car, but many can reach their destination according to a greater harmony and alignment. We are like individual cars that must sometimes accept red lights. It is just this way, the systematic flow of divine energy through human manifestation. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly, Sagittarians. There is no need to bother yourself about timing. When doors open, walk through them. When they appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect. The rings of time serve you, beloved. So time is way more on your side than you maybe connect with in this moment. And I think, yeah, it's kind of like that. You have nothing to do but wait. I feel like that was a part of an affirmation or a mantra for this week. Or maybe was that last week? Maybe go back on the buzz report or the mantras. That could be helpful, okay? But you have nothing but time on your hands. You have nothing but time on your side, so use it well. Make sure you're getting your rest, Sagittarians. There's nothing for you to do. You might be looking for something to do when it comes to your love and romance. Like, okay, I've been able to align this in my life, align that in my life. All right, now let me focus on love and romance and try to get that aligned. I don't think that's, I don't think Spirit's like, we got that. Don't even worry about it. It's already aligned. There's really nothing you need to do. You just need to sit in that heart fire and keep being that bright light, okay? And then you've got the 13 with gifts received. It says, relax. It's okay to accept what's coming your way now. Gentle your soul and steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. So why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love after all. This is all that there is. So enjoy it and accept it and rest in the knowledge that you are being invited to a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest and replenishment now. It's just time, okay? And I think you'll know that. I have a feeling here, Sagittarians, of course, with you being the cusp of prophecy, you might know or get some sort of alert here spiritually when this reconciliation is mounting. You might be getting those alerts now, but it'll happen when it needs to happen. Let that be, but you might feel it bubbling up. So just ease and relax your way through it. You're gonna know what to do. You're gonna know exactly what to do. You're gonna know how to speak. You're gonna know how to talk what's on your heart. Talk what's on your heart, child. It is getting late where I'm at. So you'll know what to do. You'll know what to say. You'll know you. You'll know right alignment. All right, I'm praying for that for you. I hope this resonates. Let me know so in the comments. And I'll see you in our next one, my loves. Namaste.